And remember, to your point, I mean, just last week, of course, when Project Veritas broke this big story about what's going on with Pfizer, right? And then suddenly they are censored, blocked, banned, and all Google search results are somehow manipulated all of a sudden. So you can't even find it. You know, you have to dig for it. If you just like search for these things, it's very difficult to find. It's amazing how this works. When you spend billions of dollars manipulating the media, this is what happens. This is what happens. So now, Dr. Bhakti explains that he was called to basically to go in front of the king. You're going to hear the moment that he broke the news to the Thai officials about the Pfizer vaccine and the cover-up as a result of this meeting. Top Thai officials are now pulling off the gloves, basically, against Pfizer-BioNTech, and could become the first country in the world to nullify the contracts between the government and Pfizer. Holy shit. Think about that. This could be, and we thought this might have actually was going to start to happen in Bolivia, and it hasn't, with a different scenario. But this could be the first government that does this, nullifies the contracts, has the guts to nullify. Because we've been saying these contracts offer them immunity, right? Many of these countries, depending on the country and how they structure these contracts with these companies, they have immunity, meaning the pharmaceutical companies have immunity from anything. But what if they nullify them? Because you lied to us. This means that contract is null and void, you sons of bitches. And now you have to pay the piper. So listen to what Dr. Bhakti explains, meeting with these Thai officials, and just can you picture yourself in this room when he's explaining to these people who've never heard this information before because they were lied to about it and it was suppressed, and then they push their chairs back and they stand right there and say to him, we're going to take action on this. Watch this. This is amazing.
They said, if you are coming to Thailand, I am still a Thai, by the way, Thai German, we will connect you with authorities and advisors to the highest authorities in Thailand. And this is what happened. And so I had the opportunity, the first opportunity in 3 years, to talk to the top advisors of a government in any country. And it was very, very impressive.
Now, let me just say, before we get to more of this, the reason he wasn't invited to talk everywhere else is he published papers, reports on the clots, the blood clots, because of his research, and it was suppressed, and it was blocked. So the only country that now wants to sit down with him and hear from him is Thailand.
I laid out to them that this whole COVID-19 agenda is a fake, and why it's a fake. And I was able to lay out before them the proof that the COVID vaccinations were based on fraud. 18th of October, which we have at our disposal. The EMA declared officially that safety pharmacological studies were never performed, never, and they were never deemed necessary. So now we have it. And when I told the Thais this, you know, guys, they jumped up. They jumped up in the room. And so they said to me, we will see to it that Thailand is the first country in the world that is going to declare this contract null and nullify the contract, which means that Pfizer-BioNTech is going to have to pay back those billions to Thailand, with which Thailand will recompensate those peoples that have lost their existence.
I don't know, I got chills.